Okay, well, I just made a couple videos about the Nebraska Cornhuskers and how it tied in with Penn State and the Jerry Sandusky trial. Also, it tied in with the Dean Jones guy from the movie Love Bug, where he drives Herbie, Herbie and Love Bug, and the Nebraska Cornhuskers their mascot is Herbie. I don't even know here. You go back just a couple of videos ago. I talked about it in the Blood Moon and what it had to do with Philadelphia and San Francisco kind of thing. But tonight, I don't know if anyone watched the game, the most rigged game I've seen in a very long time. Nebraska was actually winning 28-27, and then they ended up losing on the final throw of the game, 33-28. But I'm just going to start it here, I guess. So they ended up losing 33-28. So this is Nebraska's new coach, and I talked about the number 33 with this guy. So if you add up Michael, it adds up to 33. If you add up Riley, it adds up to 33. He became a head coach at the age of 33. You can go back and watch the other video, but he became a head coach at the age of 33. He even played high school football in Corvallis High School, which is in Oregon. He coached Oregon State. That's what he's really known for mostly. And Oregon is the 33rd state. And now his first game with Nebraska, he loses, and the other team scores 33 points on a Hail Mary at the end of the game. And so he came from Oregon State University to go to Nebraska, whatever. And they're the Oregon State Beavers. And I talked about how it all tied into the Jerry Sandusky stuff because the next game after Jerry Sandusky and Paterno were gone, Penn State played Nebraska. I've talked about the Pope's visit to Philadelphia, and I've been talking about that forever now, and they're foreshadowing a ton of stuff. I've even mentioned I think they're going to assassinate Obama or Queen Elizabeth or the Pope or both, and this one is definitely coded to look like they're going to kill Obama again, or at least they're coding Obama in this. But anyway, I never even thought about it until today. I should have looked at who Nebraska was playing this week. But they're playing BYU. And the first thing I noticed is that they're the same colors as Penn State. So just wanted to point that out here. I can even find the link here. Penn State here. They're like the blue and the white. And then BYU is the blue and the white. So anyway, this game, I'm going to play a clip of the game here. And then I'm going to talk about it because there's Nebraska Cornhuskers are from Lincoln, and all of this coding goes back to Abraham Lincoln, who was surrounded by the number 34 and 43, and it all ties in to the Civil War. Even in the movie Teen Wolf that I talked about around Valentine's Day, they were coding Teen Wolf and Space Jam. And in Teen Wolf, when he turns into the wolf, he joins the play, and there's even the Civil War stuff. It's a Civil War play. And also there's Nebraska Cornhusker stuff in the movie, and it makes absolutely no sense at all to be in that movie because the movie's not in Lincoln. So the Lincoln stuff, even the theater shootings this year, think about it. Abraham Lincoln shot in a theater. So I'm just going to mention a few of the stuff. So Abe Lincoln became the president, or he was born on the 43rd day of the year, became the president on 3/4. Kansas became the 34th state that same year, 34 days before 3/4. Abraham Lincoln died 4 years and 3 days after the beginning of the Civil War. The 20th Amendment changed the president from starting on 3/4 to 120. 120 is 43 days before 3/4. The first president to actually begin his presidency was the 34th president on 120, and he also served the 43rd term as a president. And then there's all this other stuff. We've had Greece in the news, the Vatican, the Pope is from Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's on 34 South. A train wreck where the Philadelphia train wreck this year. The last time a train wrecked on that same part of the track was in 1943. Hulk Hogan's 43. I mean, there's so many. Marines. Think about all the Marines shootings in the news lately. Marines. The Har Bowl, that was the domestic violence. Super Bowl, that was all about the 34. The power went out for 34 minutes. They won by 34 points. The game was on 3-4. It's all about this Civil War type theme that they're trying to show you. And that's why it's interesting about Lincoln, Nebraska. So anyway, let's take a look at the clip of this video, or this video game. Might as well be a video game, but a clip of this football game. So I guess I never looked at it. I didn't get as good a quality as I should have. But anyway, Nebraska had the ball. It was 3rd and 3, and there was 1:39 left. And I knew they were going to lose when I seen that. Clock stopped at 1:39, and then it was 3rd and 3. So there was the 33 and the 139 that I've been talking about over and over and over the last probably 5-10 videos. The 139 is the foreshadowing of the September 13th. Tons of stuff with it. The Kanye West stuff. I forgot even I talked about the falling theme with the Atlanta Braves, and September 23rd is the first day of fall, and the Kyle Jean Baptiste guy falling, the stock market falling, whatever. But I forgot that Kanye West actually only played at Glastonbury and sung the Queen Freddie Mercury song because of Dave Grohl fell off the stage and broke his leg. So it's all about falling still. But anyway, it said 139 and 3rd and 3, and they stopped them, and then they brought in Nebraska's kicker, who happens to be number 34. So number 34, Drew Brown, comes in, and he's going to kick the field goal, and if he makes it, it'll be 3 points, and it will put Nebraska up by 4 points. So 3-4. But he misses it. Shouldn't even play it, whatever. He misses the field goal. So you watch it. 3-point play to go up by 4 even. So he misses it, and they get the ball back on the 24-yard line is when they start this drive. They're down 28-27. And you get the joke. The guy's last name's Brown, like black people, and then he's 34 even. Just wanted to point that out really quick. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, they get the ball back at the 24-yard line. So in 48 seconds is what's left. They drive the ball down 34 yards. So 34 missed the 3-point to put them up 4. BYU drives it down 34 yards. But listen to what the announcer even says. They're on the 24-yard line, and the announcer even says, from the 34.
Church mission of chilling. They start from the 34. Mangum, deep ball. Up for grabs. Church up and over and couldn't hang on.
And then listen, after the guy drops it here, he says, "Oh, Daniel, whatever, waging a spiritual battle." What is that?
Up and over and couldn't hang on. With Daniel Davey waging a spirited battle.
Why would he say that? Waging a spirited battle?
Waging a spiritual
What?
battle?
No way. What does that even mean? But anyway, please fast forwards here. So anyway, last play of the game, the quarterback throws it from the 49-yard line, and it's on 4th and 3, even the mirror of 3-4, whatever. 4 and 3, but just watch it here. 49-yard line.
Throws up the Hail Mary, and it is answered.
Game over.
Matthews comes down with
Mitch Matthews catches the ball. They ended up winning with 33 points. Anyway, the guy who threw the ball was Tanner Mangum, and he came in the game because Taysom Hill, or Taysom, however you say it, he got hurt, and he had a season-ending injury here. So can't even find it. Suffers season-ending foot injury in the late win over the Huskers. So he's out for the season. Very interesting. Look, when he threw 34 passes in this game, and the guy who this guy then threw the final pass, and he was 7 of 11. And what did I just talk about the other night about the blood moon? The last and final blood moon will actually be visible in Lincoln, Nebraska on September 27th, the last day Pope Francis is in the United States. It starts at 7:11 p.m. even. So very interesting. They would throw that in there. The thing is, though, about this quarterback that got hurt, this isn't the first time he's got hurt. This is his senior year. So let's go back to his freshman year. His freshman year, on the Utah State game, he broke his leg, had season-ending surgery, or season-ending injury. So there's one. 2013, he played every game, so he didn't get hurt. Last year, on this game, he got hurt again and had a season-ending injury again. And they were both against Utah State even. Interesting. I never noticed that before. Oh, well, I'm not sure if he got injured in the game, but that was the last game that he played, and he had an injury. Maybe it was in practice. So anyway, three of his 4 years in college, he had a season-ending injury. So 34. He had 34 passes the day before he got injured, or 34 attempts. And then also, he is number 4. So literally, number 4 got hurt 3 out of 3 seasons or whatever. 3 out of 4 seasons, number 4 got hurt. It's just ridiculous. It's so coded. So just a little recap here. Number 34 misses the field goal to score 3 points to put Nebraska up by 4, so 3-4. Nebraska's drive before they got to that field kick was even 3 minutes and 34 before he missed it. So they coded the 33 and the 34 together even. BYU drove the ball 34 yards and won the game on a Hail Mary that was on 4th and 3. And the original starting quarterback was Taysom Hill. He was hurt after 34 pass attempts. It's the 3rd time in 4 years that number 4 is out with a season-ending injury. So let's look at the gematria of some of this then. The gematria of Brigham Young University, 122. 122, the 122nd day is 5/2, May 2nd. Tons of stuff I've talked about this number in so many videos. I'll post a link to a video explaining this number, or a short summary of it, and a lot of these numbers. So if you don't understand, check that out. I've been documenting it for about a year now, or more. I've actually been documenting things more than that, but making videos for about a year. Anyway, Mitch Matthews is the guy who caught the touchdown pass, the whatever, 1313, but his name in gematria, 52. These numbers have been coded in like all kinds of stuff as of in the last like 6 months or more. It's just ridiculous. But Taysom Hill, the guy who got hurt, the guy who is out again for the season, his name adds up to 44. And he had a Lisfranc midfoot sprain, which adds to 106. So I've talked about the 106 with the Philadelphia train wreck that was going 106 miles an hour. That had the 601 on it. Obama winks at 106 in iPad Go, and then he's scared or whatever. Obama, the 44th president. April 4th, like 4/4. There's so much stuff. JFK was even the 44th term president, and he got assassinated. The last time when JFK got assassinated, there was a Pennsylvania train wreck, South Carolina church shooting, or church fire or bombing or something, and then JFK was assassinated later that year. And then, the only thing left this year is Obama to be assassinated. And then you mix it all in with the Abraham Lincoln and the Civil War theme, and they coded number 34 in this like crazy. And then this guy gets a season-ending injury, and his name even adds to 44. Really makes you wonder. This guy in Herbie even died at the age of 84. Obama was born on 8/4. Tons of other stuff. Jesuit is 84. Pope Francis is the first Jesuit pope. Okay, running out of times. Ever since I got that strike, I can't make videos over 15 minutes. So, yeah, see you in the next one. I got a bunch more to talk about. It ties into Mormons and 923 and whatnot. So, peace.